Breakfast with Hunter is a feature-length documentary about the outlaw journalist Dr. Hunter S. Thompson.
We're here for one purpose tonight, something that we have never done, and that is to take Hunter seriously.
Now, Hunter S. Thompson really pioneered gonzo journalism. For those not familiar with his career, could you tell us what are some of the most outrageous moments?
For people not familiar with his career, I'd point to his outrageous writing, which is some of the best writing in American literature. For example, Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. The book is in the Modern Library collection now, and it comes between Thornton and Thackeray. He's right up there with Mark Twain and F. Scott Fitzgerald, but he's also an outrageous personality, a very eccentric character, and so he's well known for his antics and shocking people.
Well, tell us specifically what some of those antics are. I mean, they often involve drugs and guns.
I think that's a little overblown. He certainly does have a good collection.
I don't think so. I've read Hunter S. Thompson. It's not overblown to me at all. A lot of drugs in there.
We have hot pools, cold tubs, whatever you want, really, almost anything you want.
He's really an original voice for civil liberties in this country and individual freedom. And so I think that's why drugs have become symbolic for him. It's because he really is very much for individual freedom and the American way. He's truly chronicled the death of the American dream over the last 20 or 30 years in this country.
Would you say that it's fitting that the film premiere here at CINEVEGAS?
It's perfect. It really is. It's Hunter's grand return to the city that did so much to put him on the map and for his career.
Anything goes in Sin City, and you could see pretty much any kind of movie at CINEVEGAS. Here were some of the highlights.
This is a movie about guys in society battling for power, but in a mundane suburban environment.
So you're impotent?
No, not impotent.
Private Property is a psychological thriller about two criminals who find themselves shipwrecked at a remote lighthouse inhabited by a mysterious woman.
You must go. You must. You can't stay here.
Octane is about these young guys who live out in the countryside in the middle of nowhere, and they hitchhike and they murder the people that pick them up.
Games People Play is an extreme reality movie. I wanted to see how far 6 people would go for fame and fortune.
Is there any way you might be able to just give me a quick urine sample? I have a cup.
The name of the movie is This Girl's Life. It's about a young internet female porn star who looks after her father who's got Parkinson's disease.
My time in Vegas is winding down. I'm running a little short on cash. Can I borrow a buck from the PA? But I'm confident I can turn my luck around. No!
We're making our final approach into Denver.
Off to another fest.
You'll never see the same again.
Denver marked its 25th anniversary with great events like a salute to Chinese cinema.
The response has been great because the tickets are all sold.
The director of Farewell My Concubine received a special tribute.
I'm very happy. Number one, I love this city. I think my impression about this festival is very positive.
With over 100 movies and a yearly focus on world cinema, the Stars Denver Film Festival has put itself on the map.
It's really very important for our vision to make Denver the center of film.
They Might Be Giants are one of the most unique artists out there.
So, AJ, your film, Gigantic, which is about the band They Might Be Giants.
Right.
For those not familiar with the band, it's not just a musical. There's a whole performance about what they do. I mean, they're pretty weird, to be quite frank.
Yeah, no, especially the early thing that they were doing, they came out of this East Village performance art scene, and their videos were, heavily prop-oriented. They did a lot of things that were sort of like Russian propaganda style in some of their videos. They used, like, giant heads of, like, historical figures that they just sort of appropriated and stole.
Why have they become, as a band, so enduring? I mean, they've been around forever, and they have young fans even now.
I love them so much. You have no idea.
I think that they endure because they are probably the hardest working people I've ever seen. They have a partnership that really works, and they are continually trying to challenge themselves to do new things.
You're probably wondering if there was sex exchange. Were you leading up to that?
People are filing out of the theater at this moment.
Now, I'm told that during the course of the filming, you almost died. What was the story behind that?
This is the first time hearing about me almost dying.
Why don't you just actually, just for the purposes of the camera, can you just make up a story about almost dying? Just to
I got really sick one day.
Everybody dies frustrated and sad, and that is beautiful day.
And you know what's another important part of a successful film festival is free drinks. And I think that these badges, if we go to the hospitality suite, we're going to get free drinks.
I haven't had a cash bar like the whole time. So.
I know, this is great. We're off to the bar. Here we go.
I am the worst schmoozer.
If you really want to succeed at a film festival,
You should network everywhere you go.
you got to learn the art of schmooze. Let me show you how it's done. I just have to say, nice skirt. Want to hear something funny? What's that? I used to have hair just like that. I'll talk to you later.
Okay, great.
No idea who that was.
Get to know as many rich people as you can.
This pass gets me into the Filmmakers Luncheon, a great place to make contacts.
Do your research on who's going to be there.
You're the director of the festival, so you can hook me up with passes and get me into anything.
The tip, go into accounting. It's so much easier. This is a rough go, man.
Flight attendants, prepare for arrival in Sonoma.
Hi, I'm John Lasseter of Pixar Animation Studios. I'm here with my buddies Saul Grossman, cool restaurant guy, and Bruce Cohn, the rock and roll wine guy. We've been asked to find the best ingredients for the Sonoma Valley Film Festival.
We're the directors of the Sonoma Valley Film Festival, which we proudly call Cinema Epicuria.
Epicuria? I don't know what this word means.
This is a wild festival. But hey, I've got Pauly Shore waiting for you.
Yo, what's up, Sonoma? This is Pauly Shore.
By combining celebrities, wine, and great films, Sonoma has set the trend.
Thank you for what you did for Sonoma Valley Film Festival. This guy put together the most amazing set of films this year. You guys really missed something.
Okay, so I have to admit, as the former program director, I'm definitely biased. But with nearly 50 independent films in 5 days, Sonoma is a sure bet for any film connoisseur.